Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
And I'm Brianna Motzkis, and we're from the FabriChat.
My daughter and I have owned and operated a busy quilt shop in Washington State for over 20 years. We have a retreat center, an active YouTube channel, and a large pattern line featuring our creations. My two sons work on machines. One daughter-in-law is our videographer, and the other is a long-arm quilter. We are a family that love each other, we laugh together, and every once in a while we get some work done. We have a crew that are saints for their efforts at keeping us on track. Thanks for joining us on our wild ride.
Well, three good things. I survived all of the grandkids.
Nothing's broken.
Yes, everything is intact. We're not filming from my couch with a splint.
Yes.
So that's all good. The other thing is Brittany finally made it home, sobered up enough to call an Uber.
Apparently happy hour is like all day in Vegas. It's not just like,
It's happy day.
2 to 6. It is, woo!
Sip, sip. She's over there just giggling, but not too loud because she got headaches.
She just rolling her eyes.
No. She probably, but it was true that they did not make it home on Sunday. They had some flight issues, so they didn't make it home until Monday. So we had an extra day, but we survived all of it. And I think on Friday we had mentioned that when I went to daycare, we picked up 5 kids Wednesday night, 5 kids Thursday night. So I ended up with all of them. It was super fun though. It was great. You know, for 4 days, they play so well together because of course the 2 girls are both 2, the 2 boys are both 4. And then of course Eliza is 8. So it was all good. And then what time was it? It was Saturday night at about 8.
Yeah, because
It was late.
At 6 o'clock, we had texted Mom and said, "Hey,
How's it
you know
going?
what's going on?" And she's like, "Oh, well, Harper's already mentioned she wants to go home." So
Harper, but what she said is this is how she said it. Where's my mom? Like she suddenly realized that she hasn't seen you for 4 days. It's like she's home. Oh. Where's my mom? She's at home. So yeah, so that was kind of how it started.
So we went to Moses Lake. We went out to dinner. We went to the Porterhouse. Oh my gosh, amazing food. We sat at the
It's a steakhouse that's been there for a long time.
It is like a hidden gem of Moses
So
Lake.
good.
If you guys come to visit, look up Porterhouse. It's worth going.
Yeah, it's really good.
They still have, COVID seating, I guess you could say, because there's not really bar seating. So, but we sat at the bar. We were on a big bar stool table. You know, we were at the bar on our own little private table, and it was fun. The bartender was like crazy busy. She was fun to watch though, and they were really good. But super good dinner. And then we texted Mom and said, "Hey, we're coming back." So thinking, and we were just about ready to come
now
down.
or never.
Yeah, last chance. Yeah, she's done.
She's done. Because because she asked again, and she said, "Well, I want to go home." And I said, "Do you want to go home or do you want to stay?" "I want to go home." "Or do you want to stay?"
Like we can get some cookies.
Or you could stay. No. So that was fine. So so they went home. Yeah, Saturday night. Yeah. 9:30ish, I think.
But it was okay.
It was okay because then, Sunday was good.
And it was funny because we went and had lunch with them on Saturday. Robert was lonely without his babies.
And they did not want to go with him.
No.
Yeah, it's funny that Saturday at noon, no, you go now. But, 6 hours later, It was, but, I think what happens is the cousins, they love each other so much, but they battle a lot, and not bad, but, whatever the toy of the moment is the one that everybody wants.
And it's after the first day, you probably didn't have any trouble whatsoever. Everyone played super nice.
They're like brothers.
Yeah.
Sisters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, because the first thing that Aurora said when she woke up Sunday morning, "Hoppa May?"
Yeah.
"Hoppa May." It's like, she went home last night, remember? Hoppa May?
Yeah.
No, she's not here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so we all survived. All was good. All was fantastic. Brittany, she doesn't know where her bra is or shoes. But other than that, we're all good. But my friend Diana from Delaware is probably wondering why my hair's like this. She's the one that we have some early morning face. Don't look at me like that. She did that. I know. Diana and I have the same hair, which is, you know, you have to blow dry it into submission with massive product in order to get it straight. Otherwise, this is what it looks like. But it's funny that after 5 nights of at least 3, if not 5 children, my worst night of the week was last night with my one child that I have at home.
Did you miss everybody?
No.
Did Lizzie miss everybody?
No.
Ow.
It was Paul. Oh my God, that man. He, in order to understand what it was that he did, you have to know what happened. I guess it was Friday morning. I'd kind of mentioned this. Brittany hasn't heard this yet, but what happened, and first you have to know this man. So he has no technological skill at all. No. He's very, very good with tile, with wood, with concrete. He can build anything. He can fix anything. Auto body repairman for forever. He's a hydro mechanic at the dam. He's a very smart,
with your hands,
handyman. Plumbing, electrical, whatever. Computers, oh hell no. He can't. He can barely remember how. I had to show him the other day how to silence his phone. Yeah.
He can also not remember Alexa's name.
Well, that's what I was going to tell them.
Oh, that one.
That's what I was going to tell them. Is that what happens is, so we decided that since we moved out there that we were going to attach some of these smart things that we have. And so instead of his old-fashioned alarm that every time we lose power
from like the 40s, it is
old.
Ancient.
Super old, little clock radio that goes click, click, you know, yes. It's very old. Yeah. It's very old. Yes, so anyway, so I said, no, let's use Alexa. So, we have to, and it's hilarious to watch him try to use Alexa, because this is what he does. He'll go, Alexa, set my alarm. Let's see. I want to get up at 4, and all of a sudden you hear, you know, she says, because he waits way too long. Yeah. And it's like, no, Brian, say, Alexa, set the alarm for 4 a.m. Oh, okay. And so then he'll try it, and then the next night, you know, Alexa, and he's yelling. He yells at like right here. Alexa! And, you know, you see the little blue line, but he's thinking. 4 a.m. is, and it's like, no, Brian, it's a computer. You have to like give it a clear command. Alexa, set the alarm for 4 a.m. And then I just said, you know, why don't we just tell her to set the alarm for 4 a.m. every morning? He's worked for the dam for 17 years. So he gets up at 4, well, he doesn't get up at 4 o'clock. The alarm goes off at 4 o'clock. He's up by about 4:20, leaves the house at 5, which is why I always wake up. I didn't always used to hear the alarm, but I would still get up because he's just very loud in the morning, and I would get up about 4:30 and have a cup of coffee with him before he leaves. Well, now what happens is this alarm goes off, and he's got this obnoxious ringing sound. And so I'll yell, Alexa, stop. He's, you know, because he's kind of fumbling around, hitting it, you know, doing whatever he can do. And and then I'll say, and he'll say, well, but I, you know, hit the snooze. Does she have a snooze? Yeah. Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes. And then in 10 minutes, you know, he's banging around again. Alexa, stop. And so then, anyway, so this has gone on. How long have we lived out there now? We've been moved in for
2 months.
2 months, maybe? Yeah.
Long enough.
He still does not have it. Still does not have it. And so Friday morning, because I was getting the kids and we were taking them out to our house, feeding them, doing whatever. And then we were going and we were spending the night at Brittany and Jordan's. And then I'd take them to daycare, run out to my house, take a shower, come to work. So Friday morning, I guess it was. So I go, I'm trying to open the, and Brian doesn't work Fridays. So I'm trying to open the door with the key, and all of a sudden he kind of opens the door and he's there in his underwear.
That's late.
Really late.
Wow.
Because this is like 6:30 and I'm thinking, and I looked at him and I thought, so I said to him, what are you doing? He goes, well, I couldn't remember her name. And I looked at him, I didn't see the computer. And I said, name? What? I couldn't remember her name. And he's like groggy and he's pointing in the bedroom. What? And I look at him, her name. What's her name? Who are you talking about?
Who is in my bed?
What's the alarm's name? And I said, Alexa? Yeah, I can't remember her name. I can't remember her name. It's like, oh my God. How long did the alarm go off? I don't know. So anyway,
Unplug her?
I don't know what he did. She was on the floor. I don't even know what happened, what was going on. She wasn't making any sound, but I set her back up. I did all this stuff. And
That's
anyway,
hilarious.
I don't really know what was going on. So anyway, but then I was there, and so it's the same thing, so every morning when she goes off, I really never give him the opportunity to say Alexa. I just yell across the bed, Alexa, because he sleeps near the door. Well, so last night, so we go to bed and kind of late. So we go to bed and this morning, and I don't usually, like I said, I don't usually hear the alarm. I think she is ringing for a little while before I usually wake up. So anyway, this morning, all of a sudden, I hear Dad yell, Eliza! Well, that mom.
Oh my gosh, you had a heart attack.
I did. Immediately, you hear somebody yell, Eliza. I leap out of bed. Well, I don't leap so well anymore.
Yeah.
And my bedroom is not very big anymore. So I leap out of bed. I land on the dog. I bang into the dresser. I hit my one good knee. I stab my finger, but I'm spinning, nonetheless, running out the door, stub my foot again because I'm kind of coming around that corner. And all of a sudden, I realize that the alarm that I think is the sound in my head, is not, it's really the sound in the room. And I stop at the door and go, what the? And I turn and Brian's looking at me like,
What the hell?
Alexa! Stop! And I said to him, her name is not Eliza. It's Alexa.
Alex with an A.
I can't remember that.
Yeah, I know.
We're going to find that old click.
Yeah.
I about had it with Alexa.
I have one you can have.
Oh my God.
I don't use it.
We need an old, So anyway, so I was wounded this morning and
beaten up. That is so funny.
Yeah, so I've got wounds. Was not from the children. Was from Alexa or Pa. I'm gonna blame him. And today, here's the fun thing: is that he is home doing an online course. So so he's
Poor
supposed to
guy.
be Zooming. I have to say that I have a little more empathy for some of you gals that are not sure if you want to take a Zoom class with us. I get it. Watching him. It's like, now what? No, it's this one. Okay. Wait, now what? It's this one. Oh, okay. Wait, now what?
Yeah.
And it was every few minutes, Ma, where was? Oh, let me help you.
Yeah.
So today, he's home alone. I don't know.
He
what's
should be
happening.
good.
Well,
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of other people in the same class that are having the same issues.
Sure.
And so it's all good. I think it's all right. And then what's happening is tonight, our friends, Mary and John,
Oh yeah.
this is really, I think, the first time that we've had company over into the Horde.
Yeah.
We haven't, the kids and family, that kind of doesn't count because everybody knows why we're still living the way which it's not so bad. I think that the office is still out of control.
The pictures. You have to
The
handle your
pictures, I've been working through those, and it's still trying to figure out what I can save and not save in the sewing room. But I decided there's one other step to dealing with organization and Horde. So of course the first step was the William Morris, have nothing in your home that you do not find to be beautiful or know to be useful. That didn't work so well. So then we went into
It was all beautiful.
it's all beautiful.
I love
have
it.
really good stuff. And it doesn't cover the sentimental stuff.
I know, right? Just the pretty
Right?
stuff.
Is that under the beautiful category or useful? It was useful back in the 1940s. I think it counts. So then we went into the Swedish death cleaning. mode. And that was if a future generation is not going to understand it or love it, just get rid of it. Do your family a favor.
Yep. Super nice.
Still.
It worked okay.
Yeah, I think I got
Kind
rid
of.
of some things. It's like I'd hold up a picture. Do you know who this is?
No.
What if I tell you?
Does it make you want it more?
Yeah, so we got rid of some high school crap because Brian and I were sweethearts in high school. So
Yeah.
we had all kinds of weird stuff. So we got rid of all of that. But now I've decided there's the final phase of organization of our hoard is I'm going to call it the frazzled housewife.
Frazzled housewife. Okay.
Because here's the rules. There's really only two things. One thing is if you open a cupboard and it lands on your head,
Oh yeah.
it should be garbage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And here's the deal about
I
that.
feel like I have never had that happen.
Oh,
Oh, we got a story for
come
that.
to my house. I feel right there. And here's the other thing that I worry about is that there's some things you have to do because we have those great big windows, and I think the neighbors are still curious about us.
Sure.
So just in case you saw something that you think you saw, here's the deal about the frazzled housewife. When it lands on your head, you must break it into small pieces so it will fit in the garbage can and yell out a victory cry. That might sound like a whole lot of cussing and yelling, but it really is not. It's just that, yay! So it's just a good thing to do. So that's phase one. The other thing is that if it is covered in wine,
Ooh. Why would it be covered in wine?
well, again, it may seem may look different. But
I need to be a fly in her
sometimes
wall.
you're just toasting in victory, and I don't know what happens.
Karma
but-
smashes it.
Yeah. And so if it's covered in wine, is it worth cleaning off to save it? If it's not, throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So anyway, so that's my frazzled housewife. That's the last part is that when you've, and I don't want to say when you've had too much wine because that's really not what's happening. It's if the wine's, if it happens to be covered in red wine, then you just have to decide, is it worth cleaning off or do you want to just get rid of it? So anyway, so things are being pared down a little bit. And I know that Mary and John, they will not judge us. Mary,
No, she will not.
She's,
She's going to offer to help you do your shine room.
she
is.
geez.
However, I don't know how to do that. Because I don't know how to help you.
I know. Red wine.
A little shaky, shaky.
Maybe if you've had enough red wine, you totally won't care.
There you go.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm not all undone in my house.
And how can you not be with all of that room that I'm so jealous of now? I should take some
Well,
stuff
I
over to your
still
house.
have a lot of your stuff in it.
That's true.
But also, we are married to the same man. Has Robert unpacked a box?
No.
No, he has
No.
not.
Not one.
No. Has he done a load of laundry?
No.
He did one. He overloaded the washing machine.
No.
She made a really scary sound.
Oh, no.
I was about ready to just hightail it over to Quincy and put his dirty laundry around his desk and say, "Don't do it again." Because if we have to replace this washing machine, I don't even know. So I don't know what he did in there. Like, how did you load the laundry? You just set it in there nice. You don't pack it.
That, I know. I can get another pair of pants in there.
That's what I think was
The
happening.
door doesn't shut.
Totally. And I'm pretty sure he probably
no.
only did one detergent pod. It's like, dude,
Oh,
it got nothing. Maybe that one
no.
socket was touching. It's like, oh my God. So I unloaded probably 3 loads worth of laundry.
Oh, no.
It's like, oh my God. Now I've got wet clothes that I have to wash today. Fold everything. Plus,
Ew.
Plus he brought home 2 kittens. They're really sweet though.
The kittens are sweet.
They're sweet. They're definitely time suckers. But yeah, so I'm almost there. There's just some weird things that he kind of needs to go through, but doesn't have the time because he's
Well,
trying
'cause
to
he's
grow
mad.
grass. It's like,
Whatever.
just turn the water on and walk away. I don't know how hard it is. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to let's go. Go, little dudes. Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
And show them your wound.
Oh my
You guys
gosh.
all know about a mandolin, right? The little slicer thing. Man, they make my knees weak thinking about
just
them.
what you could imagine. But yeah, so on this little nesting
every
finger,
housewife has that same wound.
Yeah. it pretty much chopped off this whole little chubby fatty part right here. It didn't get quite on my nail, but this a little bit. Because I was slicing potatoes for dinner, just getting all ready. It's like, oh, this is going to make it easy. Because I thought, oh, maybe I should just get my food processed and just, whip right out. I was like, oh, do I really want to wash all that? So I was like, oh, well, let's grab the little bowl with a little mandolin slicer and we'll just slice the potatoes. And I felt like I was struggling with the potato, thinking, oh, maybe my mandolin is dull. Okay, Yeah. And then the kids did something. I don't know if they were yelling at each other, but whatever it was, it made me stop and look at them and then turn. And I was, hey, because their player, if I'm cutting right here, their playroom is literally just like, 20 feet, and it's right here. So I can kind of see them and they'll hear me, and it's, hey, knock it off. And then I just, bam. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Luckily, I only had a little bit of potato in there, so it was really easy to clean up and continue to cut potatoes. I didn't have to decide whether or not to just take the chance. But,
Ew.
But I don't know. Gross. But I was able to clean it all up, find my piece of my fingers. Like, yeah, well, that's a doozy. And then Wyatt, instead of telling Dad that I hurt myself and had an owie, and I had my wad of paper towels, and I had it kind of taped up on there because I had to finish doing potatoes, otherwise we were not going to have dinner. So I was doing all of that, and I had all dinner cleaned up, and it was in the oven and everything. And the first thing Wyatt says when Dad walks in, "Mommy said a daddy word." And I was like, "Oh, tattletale! Oh, really? What did she say?" And he's like, "A daddy word, a bad word," and he's just laughing. Harper, what did Mommy say? I don't know. Mommy has owie though. I was like, okay. He was just baiting those kids. They know better. But
it's good that they know the bad words.
Yeah, but Wyatt. But moments. As soon he runs to me, Dad. Mommy's in trouble.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
He is mischievous. That little
He
boy.
is.
He's hilarious. But then he has this really deep little giggle.
Yeah, he has
it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Yeah.
It's a good laugh. But
yeah,
so the mandolin's need another disclaimer. Not just the guard, just, empty your house, put your earbuds in so you can't react to any strange noises and just hum along.
Yes, and watch your fingers. Use that thing.
And the funny thing is, I only
were you only holding the potato? You were not using the thing.
I was not using the guard.
Oh.
I was not. Only because my guard, I feel like, doesn't have enough meat, like pokiness to hold my potato. But again, I had only gotten like 3 slices off my potato. And I was holding, I don't even know how it happened. But ironically enough, I felt like I was struggling to cut the potatoes. Now I'm not
your finger is softer than a potato.
Yeah, it was really good, clean cut. It was a good spot.
Ouchie.
But that was only, 2 days ago, and it's already scabbed. I need to clean my whatever. I had to ask, my physician over here how to clean it without hurting. But she's like, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Because I put some zinc on it and other things, and it was all clean when I put my bandage on it, but kind of needs to dry out. But it's already scabbing,
it's gonna hurt. You have to grow a new tip of your finger.
Sweet mercy. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Now that you're all caught up, let's look at
It'll be another 8 years before we have another mandolin story.
Ooh.
That's about how long it takes for me
I don't know that I kept one.
Yeah.
I don't think I have one.
I'll just go back to my food process. She just does it all for me. And they have a big old guard that you just drop it in and you get what you get. Yep.
Nope. No. Last week on the FabriChat, we talked about the little girls. I was highly chastised because everyone thought the same thing.
You should have taken them home.
I should have taken them home.
Mm-hmm.
So noted. I should have loaded them up in the car, found their mother, and said something. And I think that you're right. And I recognize that I should not have been in nana mode. But the thing is, those girls are all over town. I see them all the time, and I'll wave, and then, all of a sudden and they come over all the time. They really are all over town. So I'm not sure if I almost think that their mom must know that they're all over town, at the store. Yeah. I see them at the park all the time, and you can hear them. They're loud. So, and then the last time they all came over, there was like 6 of them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So they're multiplying. So it's like, wait, okay, who are you guys? So anyway, I don't know. But so yeah, I probably should have loaded them up, but
yeah. You don't know. You don't know how their home life is, how they're raised. I mean, you don't know.
Yeah.
Are they out and about because they don't want to be home because of good reasons or bad reasons? I don't know, but
yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, I'll kind of keep you posted, but I don't know. This weekend I was, they came over a couple times while I had all of the kids there, and they wanted Eliza. Can Eliza? No. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
So I scooted them off, but I didn't want Eliza to get any ideas.
Right.
Wasn't gonna happen. But Eliza kind of didn't. She was like looking at him like, "What are you doing?"
Right.
So she wasn't into that. So
Well, good.
it was all good. And then let's see. I think the other thing we were going to mention is that so this week it's Memorial Day weekend, and so let's see. This afternoon we're going to do the Wednesday box opening, but this week, first time in a very long time, we're only going to do one. We're not going to do a Friday one because we will not be here.
Right.
We have a cabin up north. If you remember our little Christmas video, we go up there for Christmas. We go up there for Memorial Day weekend. Sometimes long weekends. We'll go up there, and like your anniversary, people will just we all
take a
use
weekend
it
trip
all the time. Yeah. So anyway, so we'll be up there. There's no cell service up there, which is what we love about it. There's no internet. There's no anything.
You just have to
mountains.
be with each other.
Yes.
Quality family time.
Yes, we have a fantastic time. Can't wait to go. So we're going up early Friday morning, and we'll be back Monday afternoon sometime. So are we going to put something on the website? Because
we can.
Because what we need to tell you is that shipping, when you place your orders, we'll get everything out Thursday, but then the stuff that's ordered Friday, some of it will go out, but most of it, the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, won't go out until Tuesday because, of course, our post office is closed on Monday. So Tuesday, everything that we'll stay Tuesday, however long it takes to get everything out, but it won't go out right away, and there will not be a Friday box opening.
Yeah, but
but that's okay.
Glass half full. There's like 6 boxes back there for tonight.
Yeah, so we're going to open. So we're still going to we're going to kind of do like a big thing. We're going to do, and we thought about doing the taping of it and then pre-recording it and then posting it on Friday anyway. But
we worried just because we're not going to be here to cut it.
Yeah.
So if you're calling thinking, oh, I can't find that panel, or you're calling because, oh, I want my order, whatever, we can have a whole bunch of notes, but it might just be easier for you to know that after Thursday at 4:00, all those orders placed after 4:00 Thursday night are not going to go out until Tuesday. It keeps it clean. And then if there are weird things about the box opening, we'll be here to handle those.
Yeah.
To say, oh, there's actually a yard and a half if you want more. Oh, well, let me pick that other, yellow for you to go with that.
Because what happens is you guys are ordering online, but we've also got customers that are coming in the store. And so we kind of try to keep track of it to make sure that if you've already ordered it, somebody else isn't coming in and buying it. Or if somebody comes in and buys it, we get it offline so that, that's why you don't see it. So anyway, it'll be a little bit strange, but I feel like it'll be good. And we think that you guys are probably doing things anyway. This is
if you're not here, you have
the first COVID-free...
We'd like it for you to drive into town to watch us, but we feel like just enjoy your weekend. Yeah, whatever that means for you.
Yeah, and then we'll be hard at it again next week. But for this week, so our box opening tonight will be
the only
some new stuff and some clearance stuff. So we're going to do kind of a combined thing. So yeah. And then let's see what else. We have a couple Zoom classes coming up. There's still a couple spots left in a couple of them.
Yeah.
And the thing with the Zoom class is if you're like my husband, as long as you can get on, Brianna does a little tutorial of, what to do on your computer or your phone to be able to watch us.
And what we do is we email you a link, essentially. And you just click the link and Bob's your uncle.
Yeah.
There you go. And then when you're all on, I talk about what your buttons are.
Yeah.
So if you feel like, well, I don't know, I don't even know, I can show you your buttons. And it's all fun. It's easy and just a few hours. Just show you the techniques of stuff, and it'll be fun.
And Brittany back there, is that clicking? Is that hurting your head? Clicking. Are you finding the flying geese video, or do we have to redo that? Oh, we have to redo it.
Dang it.
Somehow. in whatever it won't. I can't even read it on my computer. It won't.
Why are you
see
looking
that
at me?
it's a proper.
Yeah, it
SD
went to
card.
Vegas. And we know what happens in Vegas.
It stays there. There it is.
That's okay. So we'll redo it. So
It'll be
that's
good.
what happens. The other thing too that Brittany's been working on is we've been working on some. Are we calling them vlogs?
Yeah.
So just a quick little, because a lot of our videos are kind of long, and
Sure.
sometimes we just want to show you a really quick notion, a really quick technique, and so we've done a couple things, and so she's been working on some of those. So will they see those? They'll see those also on YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube and Instagram and.
Cool.
Yeah, so that'll be kind of fun because then it doesn't have to be this whole great big huge production all the time. So we can
Yeah.
get more
Yeah,
stuff done.
YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest.
Fun.
All the places. All
There
the
you go.
places. All right. I think, oh my gosh. I think that's it. I think that,
Yeah.
and this was
That was yesterday.
yesterday,
The flying geese.
migrating
Migrating.
geese. It's called On the Fly. A lot of people have been ordering the pattern anyway. And I think the
Yeah.
pattern is pretty good. And eventually we'll probably do a little tutorial on YouTube to show you guys how to do it. But yeah, that was good. All right. Okay. I think we're good, right?
All right. I think so.
We're good. All right. So you guys have a really great, oh, I guess I don't have to say goodbye because we'll see them.
You'll see you tonight.
Yeah, we'll see you tonight. We'll see you tonight. And then we'll say, have a really good Memorial Day weekend.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.